People use the words refugee and asylum seeker interchangeably, but in US immigration law, they mean two very different things with very different processes, timelines, and outcomes. Here's the distinction that matters. The legal definition of a refugee under US law is actually identical to the definition for asylum. A person who has suffered persecution or has a well-founded fear of persecution on account of race, religion, nationality, membership in a particular social group or political opinion. Same 5 protected grounds. Difference is not who qualifies. The difference is where you are when you apply. Refugee status is for people who are still outside the United States. You apply through the United States Refugee Admissions Program, USRAP, while you're abroad, typically through referral by UNHCR, the UN Refugee Agency, or a US Embassy. If approved, you're brought to the United States with refugee status already granted, with resettlement support from an authorized agency, and with immediate work authorization upon arrival. Asylum is for people who are already in the United States or arriving at a US port of entry. You affirmatively apply at USCIS if you are not in removal proceedings, or defensively raise it before an immigration judge if you are. You carry the burden of proving your case. You don't have the same resettlement support system, and the process can take years. The Refugee Admissions Program has an annual ceiling set by the President each year, and that ceiling has fluctuated significantly in recent years from a historic low of 18,000 under prior administrations to higher numbers more recently. Actual admissions depend on processing capacity, security screening, and political priorities. The program is significantly more restricted than it was a decade ago. If you or a family member is outside the United States and fleeing persecution, or if you're already here and fled persecution, the pathway and the process are completely different, and knowing which one applies to your situation matters enormously. Send us a message.